four, three, two, one, go!
Yo, what's up, good people? Y'all know what time it is, baby. It's AA Sports, straight sports, no chaser. Man, you got the super team of sports talk here with y'all on one half of it. Diego Barishnikov, the Black Dominican Russian, checking in with my main man, my partner in crime, holding down North Georgia and Hickory, North Carolina. Tell these people who you are.
What's good people? It's your boy Uncle Hate, the other A and AA Sports, broadcasting live on a Thursday for our Week 14 picks and predictions.
Yes, sir. Thursday night, we're gonna get y'all these picks in so y'all can start. So y'all can make some money if you doing a parlay or gambling. Now, last week, I don't know, it's kind of hit or miss. We both went 9-7. But we'll get into that here in a second. Can't start the show off without thanking all the listeners, watchers, subscribers. Continue to do so. We appreciate that support. Whether you listen on the Apple, iTunes, or Spreaker platforms. Shout out to Lord Baltimore, faithful listener on Spreaker. And those of you guys that watch us on the YouTube channel, continue to do so as well and leave us some feedback there. Again, all platforms, you can find us at AA Sports, straight sports, no chaser.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, like Uncle Hate said, we're going to give you our Week 14 picks and predictions. Also, we're going to give our Power 5 rankings. No college football games to predict this week, so that'll be pretty much it. Quick hitter tonight. Let's jump right on into it. We got tonight's game. On paper, it does look very lackluster. The Jacksonville Jaguars playing the Tennessee Titans. I actually kind of enjoy some of these games, though. It gives you a chance to really analyze and critique and look at certain players and things that's going on. So now, is Mariota playing tonight?
Yeah, he's out there with that porn stash.
Okay. All right. Jacksonville played great defense last week, holding Red Hot Colts to 0 points. However, they only came up with 6 points.
Right.
I think that will be a problem again tonight. Mike Vrabel got the Tennessee defense playing fairly well. They should be able to hold Cody Kessler and company in check. I don't think Jacksonville blanks Tennessee at home, especially on this short week. So I'm gonna take the Titans.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Titans. I think Jacksonville will do a little bit better because they got Fournette back, but it won't be enough to beat them. Jacksonville does not have anything to play for at this point outside of pride. Tennessee does. So give me the Titans as well.
All right, next up. Now, if you think that this Thursday night game is bad on paper, well, get a load of the Jets versus the Bills come Sunday afternoon. There's a lot of
snowing too.
Very high possibility, right? I'm gonna take the Bills. I'm gonna take the Bills in this game. I may actually watch them this week, just because I haven't really watched them this week or this year, other than early in the year.
Hey, man, they got rid of Kelvin Benjamin this week. He signed with Kansas City just a little while ago, from what I just read. So I guess White Cam couldn't work out for him either, so he had to go somewhere else. But give me Buffalo, man. Buffalo's been playing pretty solid with Josh Allen. Give me Buffalo. The Jets need to, just keep doing what they're doing, trying to get a pick.
Right, exactly. Next up, we've got the New York Football Giants going into D.C. to take on, I'm assuming it's going to be Mark Sanchez at the helm with the Redskins. They signed Josh Johnson as a backup earlier this week. Not a lot to talk about here from my perspective. I'm gonna take the Giants.
Giants.
All right, next up we got the Saints coming off of their first loss since week 1, right?
They ain't lost. They just lost last week. So yes,
that's
right. Yeah, week 1. Yeah, they hadn't lost since week 1. Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. So they are going on the road this week to take on Tampa Bay and the Bucks. Tampa Bay 2-1 over the last couple of games. Jameis Winston pretty turnover free. However, I think the Saints are going to be a little angry after last week.
Yes.
I'm going to take the Saints. Any upsets here? It is a divisional game in Tampa. You never know.
I think this Dallas loss If they weren't buttoned up before, they're buttoned up now. So yeah, give me the Saints.
Yeah, and I don't think the Bucks have the defense that the Cowboys have
No.
to be able to keep that offense on the rim on the wraps for 2 straight weeks. So yeah,
No.
Saints should win that game very handily. Next up, possible trap game. Patriots going into Miami, take on the Dolphins. What you got?
They always lose when they go down there, but I'm thinking they're gonna win this week. Give me the Patriots. I don't think they scare anybody at this point at all, but give me the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Patriots as well. So they just motoring on along, flying under the radar a little bit, so to speak. Like I said, they don't have a great other this year. They don't have a super high-powered offense, and very seldom do they not have at least one or the other.
Right.
So like I said, they just kind of flying under the radar as much as a 5-time Super Bowl winning team can fly under the radar.
Just do your job. That's it.
Right. There it is. So we're both taking the Patriots there. No surprise. Next up, a very, very interesting game. Got the Ravens coming in. Top 3, top 5 defense. Playing some good ball right now. Going into Kansas City to take on Mahomes and the Chiefs. Chiefs got a little bit of a different look right now with Kareem Hunt being gone. Like you said, they signed Fat Boy today.
Yeah.
I'm expecting him to do a little bit better in that offense. And, he talks his shit. He dropped his balls in
He's
Buffalo,
still,
but
7 feet tall though.
he's still 6'5", and Buffalo had a lot of musical chairs and things going on at the quarterback position with a lot of not great guys to begin with. So we'll see what happens when Kelvin Benjamin gets to Kansas City. I doubt he plays this week. Matter of fact, I know he's not going to play this week. He just signed today.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I'm going to take them over the Ravens and what I think will be a tight game in Kansas City.
I'm taking the Chiefs also, but what I'm looking forward to is I'm assuming Eric Berry is going to play this week. He was practicing last week, practiced this week, so he should be back. And this would be a pretty good game to come back, get some balls in the air, possible some picks. But, yeah, give me the Chiefs.
All right, next up, division game. This one here could pretty much all but sure up and sew up the division for the Texans if they beat the Colts at home this week. Colts coming off of a goose egg last week against the Jacksonville defense we expected to see all year.
Right.
Houston's defense has been good for the majority of the year, so
yes, they have.
It won't be. It's going to be another tough Sunday on the road for the Colts. What you got?
Give me Houston. They're rolling right now. T.Y. Hilton's not practicing either, so that's no bueno for the Colts. But give me the Texans.
Yeah, I like the Texans at home myself. Lamar Miller running the ball pretty good right now. They got Deontay Foreman off of IR. He's back. I don't know how much he's going to be acclimated this week, but he's back in the fold to some degree. Demarius Thomas and Deshaun Watson seem to have a nice little connection going.
Deshaun Watson holds on to that ball too long in a lot of cases.
That he does. I think that just comes from the trying to break the stereotype of being a running quarterback.
Right.
So just a hair too long, and sometimes you're absolutely right. So he's got to keep an eye out on that. I'm taking the Texans as well if I didn't already say it, but
yes, sir.
There we go. All right, next up. Well, the Atlanta Falcons going into Green Bay.
What did we call this bowl the other day? I can't remember. I'm taking Green Bay.
I really don't want to take either one of them, but I'm definitely.
I think the underachieving bowl. That's it.
I expect the Packers to probably play well since the coach got fired. You know how that always goes.
Yeah, they're gonna have some juice because it was all McCarthy's fault. So everything.
Right. So I don't know, but call me crazy. I'm gonna take the Falcons on the road. I said last week I wasn't picking them no more, but I'd rather pick them than the Packers at this point.
Yeah, they can definitely go up there and put up 30 because both of them's defense is trash. So, we'll see.
All right, and really, I had the Packers, but I had to switch something up.
That's cool.
Nah, let's see. Next up. Y'all not at that point yet. But the Panthers.
Hey, dog. About 4:00 Sunday. If we lose our 5th straight game to Baker Mayfield, just call me and check on me. Just see if I'm good.
If you're good.
5 straight and we lose that 5th to Baker Mayfield,
Hey, well, I got y'all slated for that fifth L in a row.
Oh shit!
I got y'all slated for that fifth L in a row, man. Y'all,
We look bad,
I
cold shoulder.
hey,
Hey,
man.
hey, it can happen. Baker balls at home.
Right, and and then Browns got they got a nice little defense there. So I'm gonna take the Browns. I know you're taking your boys.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that plays out. If it's snowing, look out.
Yeah. Yeah. Christian
Next
McCaffrey
up,
got to carry his homie.
that's very true. That's very true. And if that's the case,
Right.
next up, we've got the Broncos going into my 49ers to take on us. We have not looked great. The Nick Mullins Cinderella slipper fell off. Matter of fact, he never did get a win. No, he got one against the Raiders. But that slipper fell off. That slipper fell off real quick, real quick. Of course, again, I got to catch up, so I'm gonna take the Broncos, but I will be at home rooting for my boys. But I'm not expecting much. I'm not expecting much. I know Emmanuel Sanders tore his Achilles.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the Broncos though, because they basically running rookies out there wide receiver for Denver, but the defense and the running game should do enough. They should.
There, you took the words right out of my mouth. With Lindsey running the ball, Von Miller and them boys on the edge, pass rushing. Nate Mullins holds the ball too long in the pocket sometimes. I think that'll be the difference in the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so Broncos there. Next up, we got the Cincinnati Bengals. Whoever is the backup quarterback for them, I don't know, but they'll be going into LA to take on the Chargers. I think I pretty much know who you got.
Yeah, Chargers by a lot.
Yeah. AJ Green carted off the field last week, injuring the toe. He's done. So nothing
Joe
to speak
Mixon
about.
Hurt. He shouldn't even play with these suckers at this point. You might as well be looking to put him on IR.
Right. But I'm taking the Chargers as well, so no surprise on either one of our parts there. All right, next up, we got the Detroit Lions going into Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Will Matthew Stafford win this game? He's supposed to win this game, right?
He's supposed to. If he loses to Josh Rosen and this team, I'm gonna take Detroit, man. Just see what I'm gonna take Detroit.
Okay. Well, I'm taking the Cardinals in this game. Coming off of a win in Green Bay last week, going home, they play pretty decent at home. I'm gonna see if they can build a little momentum here in a lost season. I'm gonna see this. I think this will tell to some degree, not entirely, but to some degree, what kind of coach Steve Wilks is going to be as a head coach.
Yeah.
If you can get your guys motivated down the stretch when they really have nothing to play for other than pride,
right?
I think that'll go a long way. So I'm gonna see what they do. I'm gonna take the Cardinals this week.
I'm really not understanding why his name keeps coming up in like hot seat talk. He just got there.
Hey, man, you know how it go these days. Next up, the Steelers coming off of a loss at home to the Chargers. They'll be going into Oakland, take on Chucky and the Raiders. This game they should be able to handle, but it is a road game. Is it me or have the Raiders played a little bit better the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I mean, they're in games. I mean, they're always shootouts because they can't stop nobody. But they're in games. But I believe they put Martavius Bryant on the injured reserve. I mean, he ain't really did shit this year anyway. It's hard to say who's playing wide receiver for that team, but give me Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm taking Pittsburgh as well. I think they, even though John Connor won't be there, we're going to see what we get out of Ridley is going to be the backup. Jalen Samuel, the other guy. I read up on him this morning. Mm-hmm. He's almost another Ty Montgomery. He
played tight end too, right?
Played tight end and fullback and a lot of other stuff. So we're going to see how he does being the main back. But I think they got enough with Antonio Brown, Juju.
Yeah.
Vance McDonald, the defense. So they got enough to be able to take care of the Raiders. So I'm taking them.
They're going to be straight.
All right. Next up, sexy game of the week. Philadelphia Eagles going into Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Philly talking shit this week.
Already. I mean, talking that talk. Give me Dallas at home.
Yeah, I'm going to take Dallas at home as well. But this is a make-or-break game for Philly. This is pretty much their season, I think, this game right here.
Yeah. Yes.
And they have a losing record still, right? Or
they're 6-6.
500? Okay, 6-6. I'm about to say, because to be talking shit and have a losing record, that's you got some gall, and
right?
Some confidence, and
Philly,
they let you know they don't respect Dallas though
at all.
They don't respect them at all. So I think the
It's
defense should.
prime time. That you're gonna be the 4:00 game. Everybody gonna be watching.
Yep. Exactly. So I'm gonna take the Cowboys there as well. We'll see what goes down on that one. That game is for the division lead, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, they take over at 7-6. Whoever wins takes over.
Okay. All right. And the Cowboys would be in very good position if they can win this and be 2 games up with 4 to play. Right. Washington is pretty much out of the way.
Yeah.
Giants already eliminated. So
yeah,
big game for the defending champions if they plan on having any chance of defending their title. All right. Next up, the LA Rams will be going into the Windy City to take on the Bears. It's a big game. Yeah. Now, the Rams, they haven't really had to play in any hostile weather so far.
Yeah, they've been home mostly. Yeah, let me get the Rams though. I don't believe Chicago's offense can do enough. Even with Trubisky back, I don't believe it's going to do enough. I want to say Talib came back last week, so they're rounding into shape at this point.
Right. Now, one thing I do wonder about though with the Rams defense, especially the linebackers, we saw what Tariq Cohen did last week to the Giants.
Yeah,
and we know what he's capable of doing. I think that's a matchup problem right there.
It is.
For the Rams, have just a pure volume. Todd Gurley and the boys. I don't think.
I was just thinking about real quick with that. We pretty much saw. Well, not the same players, of course, but Nagy ran the Kansas City offense. It's damn near the same. You know what I'm saying? When he was there and he's in Chicago, so it's not the same pieces. So maybe they can do the same thing to him. Put up some decent points. It's possible.
I think they're going to have to, for the Bears to win, I think they're going to have to rely on somebody who's kind of underachieved this season or underutilized, whatever the case may be. Jordan Howard. Just need to be a Jordan Howard game.
Yeah, slow it down.
Run the ball, pound them boys. And we know that as good as names as they have on their defensive line, for some reason they can't stop the run at an elite level, the Rams I'm talking about. So I think that's
they had played one cold game. I forgot. They went to Denver. It was snowing. They won the game, but they did go to Denver and it was snowing. But that Denver snow at that time of year ain't.
Yeah, it wasn't what they could possibly be facing in December in Chicago.
That's what I'm pulling up right now for Sunday. It's only 33. Only 33. But it won't be snow, so yeah.
Yeah, that ain't bad then. Yeah. 33 ain't bad. But I'm taking the Rams as well. I think we're both taking the Rams there, so we'll see. I think Trubisky, throwing-wise, will probably have a little bit of rust, especially with it being a shoulder. Throwing shoulder they just coming off of.
Aaron Donald, he going to be on your ass, though. Mr. Trubisky.
Looking his chops. Trubisky got them wheels, though. He ain't going to stand back there too long. One read, 1.5 read. Oh, I'm dipping.
Gone.
All right. Then the last game of the week, another important game when it comes to playoff seeding, positioning. The Vikings going into Seattle Monday night to play the Seahawks. These are the games.
I was just about to say, we say this shit every week. These are the games he's supposed to win. This is what they brought him in for. We say it every week.
Hey. Yeah, this ain't the beginning of the season, none of that shit. This is,
these are the ones, right?
It's money time. It is money time. So we're going to see what Kirk Cousins do this week, but I'm taking the Seahawks, man. I like what they're doing right now.
I'm going to take Minnesota.
All right.
Shit, we might get some separation again, some real separation now.
Hey, I'm either going to close the gaps. As a matter of fact, last week we both went 9-7, so it was a tie. You currently are at 120, 70-2, and I am at 114, 76-2. So I'm 6 games back, and we got 4 games different this week.
Man, I'm gonna be nervous come week 15. I lose all these games. I'm gonna let you announce every pick if I lose every game.
Hey, this is a nice little week right here. We're gonna see what happens. I'm either sink or swim, or we'll go 2-2 and it'll be a wash, and the whole thing will be for nothing. We'll be right back in the same spot next week.
One or the other.
All right, let's go and get them Power Fives before we get up out of here. What's your top 5 teams in the NFL right now, Uncle Hate?
All right, let me get the Rams at 1, Chiefs at 2, Saints at 3, New England at 4, and the Chargers at a strong 5. I like what I saw from them last Sunday.
All right, and for the first time all year, we have the exact same top 5.
what's up.
Rams, Chiefs, Saints, Pats, Chargers. I had to move the Saints down 1. No, I moved the Saints down 2 spots after that loss last week. I had them at 1. Pat stayed put. I moved the Bears out of my top 5 and gave the Chargers the respect I have been denying them all year after a good win on the road at Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So I put them at 5.
Well, since we had our top 5s the same, we got a few minutes. I want to bring up a bit of business from Tuesday that I forgot to bring up on Tuesday. Okay. I got to make a correction. It's a correction, and we're going to start a new list. Kevin Durant cannot be listed as a wild animal. I apologize for that, people. He's not a wild animal, but he is a sucker. Yeah. He's a big sucker. So we're going to start a new list. He's a suckerific player. He's the first player on that suckerific list. Now, I want to put him on that list, and I also want to put him on the prayer list because that young man's trending the wrong way. I mean, it's really going the wrong way, dog, and I'm not getting it.
Why is he so obsessed with LeBron?
Oh, my God. This was a bad week for him. Isn't it like every time he opens his mouth, something bad comes out? But he came out looking extra jealous of LeBron this week.
Like, dude, you done beat him the last 2 times. You got the last 2 final MVPs.
What's the problem? What is he so mad about? I swear, I want a 30 for 30 when it's done.
Right.
What was Kevin Durant mad about? That's I couldn't take it. We couldn't leave him on the wild animal list. He just crazy. He's just a sucker, but he's not a wild animal. Brandon Browner, he just signed. He just got 8 years in the pokey. That's a wild animal.
Right.
Wild animal. That's all.
Yeah. That's all I got. Okay. All right. But yeah, we're gonna start giving y'all a little bit more basketball as we go along. Now that football is dwindling down, the AA Sports Series that basketball don't really start till 25, 30 games in, which is right around Christmas.
Them Sunday, them Christmas games are real. That's when the season starts for us. Right.
Now, which I've been peeking in here and there, starting to watch a little bit more. I watched the Laker game. I stayed up and watched the Laker game last night until like 1 o'clock. And that was it was a pretty good game. I like what I'm seeing from Lonzo these last few games. He's starting to be more aggressive.
I like it.
As far as going to the hoop.
Boomed on them boys last night. Like that. Yeah. Middle of the lane.
And I always liked his active hands and how he gets deflections and things on defense, starting breaks. So he's playing pretty good right now. They got a nice little vibe going. Now, Rondo should be coming back probably within the next couple of weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to see how him coming back into the fold either enhances what they already got going or if it throws a monkey wrench and shit, because we are talking about Rondo.
It can go one or the other.
Exactly.
But initially he was brought in to run the second unit, so it should go back to what it was. I think Lonzo hurt his ankle right before the season or something.
Yeah, he was coming off of the I want to say he was coming off of a surgery. His knee.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
So we're definitely going to see what happens. Definitely.
Yeah. Now, what they do with Lance when Rondo comes back is going to be tough because Lance, he's kind of a playmaker, like the ball in his hands too.
I mean, one problem they got, which is a good problem, they running like 8, 9 deep, or maybe 10.
Yeah.
So they kind of need to find a way to shorten this rotation, but it's a good problem. I guess you need bodies to throw at Golden State if we're looking ahead.
Yeah, and Golden State's bench, if you want to say they got a weak link, is obviously there, but come playoff time, you only need 2, maybe 3 of them dudes anyway. Right. And we know Iguodala and Sean Livingston is going to be 2 of them dudes. So
and them dudes old. So
hey, that's right. But hey, they vets. So I'm pretty.
Yeah. What 15, 20 minutes at a time? That's really all they need. Well, in 5-minute spaces. So
yeah, true. Very true. Very true. So we'll get into basketball. Hawks keep doing what y'all doing. Play hard, but don't win no games. You know what I'm saying? We got to go. Got an objective to meet. And
them suckers down there at Duke, man, they keep winning, man. You see, they signed another 6'11"
Mm-hmm.
Do everything player, man. Shout out to the
Carney.
alumni at Duke, man. Y'all money is working out well. You spreading it, hiding it in the right way. Shout out to y'all.
Hey, man, they can sign all the one and dones they want. The one and dones don't equate to titles, and that's all I give a damn about. When we go back in time, as long as you ain't win no national title, you can have whatever one and done you want.
That's very true. That is very true. Absolutely.
All right. So, people, we finna get up out of here. We're gonna enjoy this game. I don't know about enjoy it, but I'm gonna watch it. I say that.
Watch it.
I might. Don't Boston and the Knicks play tonight?
Hey, that's on now, I believe.
It's on now. And then what's the doubleheader? I think Houston is somebody.
Houston plays somebody tonight. I can't recall.
Utah.
Okay,
That's who they play. Yeah, two underachieving teams. Another thing before we leave about basketball, I noticed today looking at the standings, and the standings in the West is really bunched up, but down at the bottom, you got 5 teams that made the playoffs last year that if the playoffs started right now, wouldn't be in the playoffs. We're talking the Spurs, Minnesota,
New Orleans,
Utah, New Orleans,
and Houston.
And Houston.
But when the season starts, everybody got that extra energy and they balling hard. You gotta think them teams at the top, them team like Sacramento got to still be at the top of the West. The Clippers, they're gonna
fall back down.
Okay, they're gonna fall back down. Now
I think Denver's holding number 1 spot right now, and the Clippers got number 3.
But Denver and the Clippers, well, we know Denver had good young talent. The Clippers, I didn't expect them to be good at all this year.
Right. They have decent players, but I didn't expect them to be meshing. Right. To be winning like they are. Not that I've really watched them very much, and I will, but it's just interesting to see that and to see some of these teams that didn't have a lot of turnover, like Utah, for instance. It's interesting to see them do so bad. The Pelicans still got roughly the same team, other than Rondo missing, right?
I think they miss Rondo. I really think they do. And we talking Houston. When did Trevor Ariza become the MVP missing link of, that's all we keep hearing. Trevor's gone, everything fell apart. Yes, he played defense. I get it. He hit threes, but he was not the only defender on that team. They are going to regret this Chris Paul contract. They are going to regret that shit.
Yeah.
He looked slower this year. He looked slow last year. He looked terribly slow last year.
And he wasn't a fast guy to begin with, so he's not going to get any faster. So
no. Oh my gosh! Shout out to his agent, man. Shout out to him.
I mean, I thought Houston was, as far as being a number 1 seed team, I thought last year was last year. I didn't think he was going to repeat that this year, but I didn't think they was going to be this.
Do you recall a team's title window slamming shut in 1 year?
Nah, not a legit title. Nah.
Right. They were there last year. They were a game away, and I'm pretty sure. Well, I think they would have beat Houston. I mean, the Cavs. I'm thinking they would have beat them. That shit is like slammed.
Oh no, you talking about in the finals?
Yeah.
Nah, I think the Cavs would have got them.
I don't know. That would have been a good series.
Yeah, I think the Cavs would have got him.
Get one. I wanted him to get that last one and throw the deuces, but who knows? The point is, Chris Paul looks really slow, and y'all got to pay him a whole lot of money over the next 3 years.
A lot of money.
Like the homie just said, man, he ain't about to get faster. Well, I don't know. Hell, LeBron's 34 and he's like jumping over people and playing 40 minutes a night. So,
LeBron is on that juice, man. It was like a good 7-minute stretch in the fourth quarter last night. Well, he was just I mean, it didn't matter whether it was a rebound, he was pushing the ball up the floor, running the lane. He was just sprinting up and down the floor like every time. Like, what's going on?
He's on that Kevin Gates real hard. He don't get tired. He keeps telling us that.
Yeah.
But, he put that boy LA on a poster last night, though. Whoo-wee. Don't jump, young blood.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to see what's happening. Rudy Gay played a good game last night. He kind of kept the Spurs in it.
Rudy's solid, man. It normally takes 2 seasons coming off of those Achilles. He was an Achilles, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so it normally takes 2 seasons, so.
All right, so let's get up out of here. Hey, tell these people where to reach you at on social media.
At Rike6000, holla at me. I talk sports.
All right, you can find me at Diego Barish. I'm on Twitter as well. And as always, again, don't forget to check out the AA Sportscast Facebook, Twitter, and IG pages. Watch, like, hit that subscribe button when you watch us on the YouTube channel. And don't forget to share those episodes if you listen to us on the Spreaker or Apple iTunes podcast platforms. So for Uncle Hate, your boy Diego Barishnikov, we are AA Sports, straight sports, no chaser. We up out of here. Y'all have a good weekend. We'll see y'all next week with the Week 14 recap. Peace.
Peace.